Happy week before Easter, grade twos. I'm going to show you a little measurement activity. So you'll need some coloring supplies, some paper, and something to measure with. A unit not too big, maybe about 1 centimeter to 1 inch long. So if you could find a unit like that, and I'll show you what we're doing today.
All right, Tubi. So to start this activity, you'll need to make a chart like this one. So you can pause the video and take a moment to make a chart like this one. And then we're going to draw your bunny. Okay, so once you've got a chart like this, I'd like you to get some paper and we're going to draw a bunny together. So I want you to start, we don't want to make the bunny too small, otherwise it just won't look its best, it won't fill the page, the composition won't be quite right. So we're going to get ready to draw the circle, which will be the head of the bunny, and we want to fill about the middle of the page, at least half, I would say. Okay, so I'm going to draw a circle to draw my bunny's head. And then from the bunny's head, we'll do just the bunny's shoulders, going down like that. And then the most important part of the bunny, of course, is to draw the bunny's ears. So I'm going to draw one ear like that, and one ear like that. Then I'm going to draw the bunny's nose. So don't make it too small. We'll put it sort of in the middle there. And then a little bunny smile like that. And then don't forget to draw your bunny some eyes, okay? All right. And then you can take a moment to color your bunny. So pause the video and color your bunny.
All right, so now I've got my bunny all colored. I'm gonna move him over and get ready to do my measurements. I need that chart again to record my measurements. Now, you'll need to choose a unit. Make sure you choose a unit that has the same length and is consistent. So I've chosen to use these cubes because they're all the exact same size. They're the exact same length, and I'm going to be measuring length. If I chose all different markers, that would not be a good unit because they're different lengths. So make sure when you're choosing a unit that they're very similar and consistent so your measurement is meaningful. All right, so let's start measuring my bunny here. So I've got my units. My first measurement is of ear number 1. So ear number 1, I'm going to call this one. I'm going to start with the height. So we'll call that the vertical distance in this measurement. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's a little gap there, but I don't think that's more than half. So I'm going to call ear number 1 5. Now, 5 isn't meaningful unless I tell the unit. So I'm going to say 5 cubes because that's what I'm using here. And then I need to measure the width. So we'll call the width sort of the horizontal distance. And that's almost exactly 2 cubes. I won't forget to write the unit. Next, we'll do the same with ear 2. Let's see if my ears are even or if they're different lengths. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I just want to go through the longest axis. So I'm just going to turn that a bit. And you know what? I think this one's closer to 6. So I'm going to say ear number 2 has a height of 6 cubes. And then we'll measure the width. So we'll go across. You know what? It's close to 3, but I think this distance isn't quite half. So I'm also going to call the width of ear number 2 2 cubes. Next, we've got the head. So height is going to be the vertical length here. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, look, I've got a gap there. I've got to make sure there's no gaps. 8, 9, and you know what? It goes a little past the bottom of his head, but it only goes past a little bit.
So I am going to say that that was 10 cubes long. And then for the width, you want to choose the longest part. So I could do the width down here, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, but that's not accurate. We want to go through the longest part when we're measuring width or height. So we've got 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, that's pretty much exactly 9 cubes wide. And the last thing to measure is this bunny's nose. Okay, so we want to measure the height. That's pretty much exactly 1 cube high. And for width, I would not say it's closer to 2. I think it's closer to 1 cube wide. All right, so you could take a picture of your measurements. You could also take a picture of your bunny if you'd like, and you can send those to me.
See you guys. Happy Easter.